Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Comfort. Trust you all are doing great. Today's tutorial we're going to be learning about Princess Bustier. I know Princess Bustier is like a very huge mountain that is difficult for some people to climb, but today I'm going to be showing you easy steps on how to make a Princess Bustier. Very easy steps, okay? All right, first things first, measurements needed: your shoulder to your waist, your shoulder to your nipple, which is your bust point, your shoulder to your under bust, your shoulder measurement, your armhole length, your bust circumference, under bust circumference, and your waist circumference. Okay, all right, let's begin. Now the first thing I'm going to be getting is my half length, which is my shoulder to my waist. Okay, my shoulder to my waist is 15 inches. It's 15 inches, and I'm going to be adding, here is my 15 inches, so I'm going to be adding 1 inch allowance. Okay, 1 inch for seam allowance. All right, that's step one. Then step two, you're going to be taking your shoulder measurement. Now the shoulder measurement I'm working on is 14. All right, so 14 divided by 2, that gives us 7. I'm going to be taking my 7 here. Okay, then 7 midway. Then the next step is for me to get my armhole length. Now I'm going to be taking a armhole length of 9 inches. 9 inches. I like to walk around 9 inches. It's very safe. It doesn't make the armhole to become too tight or too loose. It gives you ease around that area. So 9 inches is standard measurement for me. 9 inches. Okay, then step 4, I'm going to be taking my bust circumference. All right, my bust circumference. So my bust circumference is 34. Now 34 divided by 4, that is 8.5. So here is my 8.5. Then I'm adding 4 inches allowance. I will explain later why I'm adding 4 inches allowance as we progress. Okay, so 4 inches allowance. All right, then coming back to my shoulder area, I'm going to be taking a shoulder extension allowance of 2 inches. I'll explain and you'll see the reason why I have to take that 2 inches. So 2 inches. Then I'm going to be drawing my line for the shoulder area first of all. So this is for my shoulder. This is my shoulder allowance or shoulder extension. Okay, then this is for my armhole curve. Okay, I'm going to have another armhole curve. Okay, so I'm basically having 2 armhole curves. So this is the first one, then this is the second one. Okay, that being done, the next thing I'm going to be taking is my shoulder to my bust point, or you can as well call it shoulder to your nipple point. So my shoulder to my bust point is 9 inches. Okay, 9 inches, and I'm going to be adding half inches allowance, which totals it to 9.5. All right, so I'm going to be taking my line there. Okay, so this 9 inches area is going to be serving as my bust area, where I'll place my tape to get my bust circumference. Then the next measurement I'm going to be taking is my shoulder to my under bust area. My shoulder to my under bust area is 12.5 plus half inches, making it 13. The reason why you're taking your half inches, because half inches out of it is going for shoulder measurement. So by the time you join your shoulder, you end up falling back to half inches. Okay, so shoulder to under bust length 12.5 plus half inches, making it 13. Okay, all right, so this down part remains my waist area. So now this is me laying the foundation. Okay, now I want to go into taking my bust circumference, under bust circumference. Okay, so my bust circumference already is 9 inches, sorry, 8.5 plus 4 inches. Then my under bust circumference is 27 divided by 4, that is 6.5 1/4. So here is my 6.5 1/4. I'm going to be taking the same 4 inches allowance I took for the bust area. Okay, so I'll merge it this way. I'm going to merge it this way. All right, so now this is my basic bodice. I've created the basic bodice. I go over it again. First things first, your shoulder to your waist length. Okay, after that you take your shoulder measurement. So I added 2 inches for my shoulder allowance. Okay, then the next thing I did was to get my bust circumference, which was 34 divided by 4. It gave me 8.5 plus 4 inches allowance. Then under bust circumference, 27 divided by 4, that is 6.5 plus 4 inches allowance. Okay, now I want to go into the bustier part proper. Okay, now coming to nipple to nipple measurement is part of the body parts you need to measure. Nipple to nipple measurement. Okay, now my nipple to nipple measurement is 7 inches. All right, so that's 7 inches divided by 2, that gives me 3.5 plus half inches, making it 4. So I'm going to be taking the 4 here on this bust point line, 4 inches. Then coming to the under bust area, I'm going to take the same 4. Then to the waist part area as well, I'm taking the same 4 inches. All right, then I merge it together. All the dotted points, I merge them together. Okay, so then into the bustier part properly, you need to get your nipple to nipple measurement. So this measurement I'm working on, the nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2, that is 7.5 plus half inches, making it 4. So I'll be taking the 4 from my shoulder to my bust point, which is this place, then shoulder to my under bust, which is this place, then shoulder to my waist down. So you connect all the dotted parts together. Okay, then coming to your armhole circumference area, you need to calculate the total measurements you have there for your armhole circumference. The total I have is 10.5. And please note that you are doing this on this first part of your shoulder, not the extension part. So just this first part only. Then 10.5 divided by 2. You can as well fold your tape into 2 to get the exact measurement. So here it is. Then I'm going to be connecting from my bust point, linking it to the midpoint of my armhole circumference. Okay, all right, so after that, the next thing we're going to be doing is to take the side part of the princess bustier. So I'm going to come at my under bust section. I'm going to be taking 1 inches here. Now please note that this person's body, this person is a small size person, so taking 1 inches is not too, the person is not too busty. So if it's someone that has full bust, a full busted person, you'll be taking 1.5 or even 2 inches, depending on how full the bust area is. So but for this particular small size measurement, we're taking 1 inches on this part, which is the side padded area. Then the center padded area, we're going to be taking 1 inches as well. So the same thing you do at the waist area, 1 here, 1 here. Okay, now coming into your shoulder extension area, I'm going to be placing my tape this way, slanted this way. I'll take 1 inch as well. Okay, now please note that measurement differs based on body size differences. Okay, if it's a full busted person, I won't be taking 1.5. Sorry, I won't be taking 1 inches. I'll be taking 1.5. So body size differences. Okay, now I'm going to connect here to my nipple point, here to my nipple point, then here to my nipple point as well. So from here I link it. From here I'm going to connect it to my bust point. Then from this bust point also I'll connect it to my shoulder or my armhole extension. So this is how it's going to be like at the end of the day. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like at the end of the day. I hope it's easy, it's simple to understand. Then coming to my neck, I'm working on neck length 4 inches, then the width 3 inches. Okay, so for the shoulder slant, I'm going to be using 1 inch for the shoulder slant. Then you use your ruler I like to make use of my ruler whenever I'm marking my neck. It gives me that perfect look. So same thing for my shoulder slant. Okay, then we're going to be cutting it out. Now please note that this is just the front part of the clothes, the front part. So from here we cut out stop, then continue. Please do not forget to always notch your center front, very important, so that should in case you're making a gown or a peplum top, you can always know where the center is. Then you connect it to the center front of your gown or your peplum as well. Okay, I wanted to show the reason why I added those 4 inches allowance. So this is the reason why I added the 4 inches allowance. Now remember, the totality of the allowance I added was 4 inches, right? So if I check the measurement I have from here to here, this is 2 inches allowance gone already. So by the time I remove it, I bring this place together. Remember, our under bust circumference was 27 divided by 4, that is 6 1/2, which is here. We still have an extra 2 inches allowance left to still give space and ease to our clothes. So that is the essence of adding that 4 inches allowance. I hope it's clear enough. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. I love you. Bye. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. Very, very important, as I like to get feedback. Your feedback makes me better. Thank you so much.